do we manage overwhelm when we are feeling overwhelmed like me today? I'm going to my best friend for some advice here on Set to Love.
You can live a life in flow where your deepest heart's desires become reality.
You are here to contribute through your essence, fall deeper in love with your life and the journey that you are on.
Take what works, ditch the rest, and always stay set to love.
Thank you for being a part of this community. We're all designed to live in flow. So let's go.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. So I just want to introduce this idea to our audience since this is our first official one. This is an idea that Shelly and I came up with on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We're going to do 5 minutes to flow, where we just pick one idea within the concept of living in flow. And we just talk for 5 minutes-ish, you know how we are sometimes, around that. And so today we are talking about being overwhelmed, and I am leaving on a trip tomorrow. I'm going to Florida with the 5 boys and Julian. Coleman has his World's Cheerleading Championship competition at Disney World. And I have a grant to write, actually 2, but one that I really have to get done. I have to pack for everyone. I still have laundry to do. My house is a mess. And it makes me want to just go back to bed and not do any of it. Like, I just feel like, So I need some advice on what do I do when I feel this way? Because you're someone who you do a lot. You go on lots of trips, and
Yes,
and you're a very busy human. And I tend to just be home. So can you please give me some advice?
Well,
so
first of all, you have to recognize that you're overwhelmed.
Okay? I recognize it.
Give into the process. You're overwhelmed.
I am.
Second of all, take a few breaths. When we get off of this in 5 minutes, take a couple breaths, turn your attitude around that you're just gonna do one thing at a time. You are not going to think of the grant, which kid, it's just what you're gonna pack. What am I gonna wear? Then it's all crazy town, and we don't want crazy town. So what I want you to do is when we get done with this, you need to go by what's the most important part. Okay. So that if you do run out of time, which means clean the house that's secondary. You're putting that on your list, and it's even more overwhelming. The house will be fine, however it gets left. So take that off the list. Okay. So number 1 is whatever. How much time are you going to give to the grant? And tell yourself, I'm going to get that grant done in an hour. That's what I have. However long you have, and then take one kid at a time, or if you feel less overwhelmed, to start with yourself, go to your room and enjoy the time. You're going on a trip.
I know.
Just do what you always tell me. Don't focus too much on what you're going to bring. What do you need? Yeah. You're gone for 5 days. You need blah, blah, blah. Throw your makeup in, whatever. Okay, which kid? What things have to get done? And then before you know it, I guarantee you will have time left over. Because yesterday, yesterday you were so overwhelmed.
I was overwhelmed, and I didn't get hardly anything done because I just kept putting one toe into something, and then I wouldn't finish that, and then I go to something else, and I wouldn't finish that, and I go to something else. And it was like I wasn't getting anything done. And by the end of the day, by like 3 or 4 o'clock, which wasn't really even the end of the day, I was just like, I'm done. Tomorrow's another day. And it just felt so like yuck, because now today I feel like, darn it, why wasn't it I could have been more productive yesterday.
So
and then less on my plate today.
Stop thinking.
Yeah.
You are getting in your own way. I want you to just stay focused. You don't even have to write it down. That takes too much time. Just take your breaths. When you start to get overwhelmed, like let's just say you get the grant done and then you're thinking, oh my gosh, 6 people to pack for. Stop again. Take your breath. Say, I'm just going to do it one person at a time. It doesn't matter if it's until midnight. You will get this done. And the more you stay calm and in your flow, the more productive you're going to be. And with the kids, if they bring things to you, just say, you know what? It's a timeout. You need to go deal with that on your own. I have no time for that right now.
Yeah, I got to get this stuff done. I like how you said and have fun with it. So like I'm thinking, okay, grant first, I got to get that done. That will just be a huge weight lifted off my shoulder. I mean, it's one of our bigger grants for the summer camp and I just want to have that off my plate. So that will be the first thing that I will do. And then as soon as that's done, I'll probably pack myself and listen to music and have fun doing it. So then I can say, okay, that's off my plate. And then I'll go to the twins. You see me processing out loud here because they're not gonna be able to pack themselves. And they really I need to make sure they're not putting in sweatpants when it's going to be 90 degrees in Florida. So I'll go take care of that. That should take me to when I need to pick them up from school at 12:30. So I'll just plan to that point, and then I might have to call you and say, what's next? What do I do next?
And what you forget, you can just get there because how exciting is, I mean, I've had times where I went on a trip and I forgot my mascara and my eyeshadow, which is a terrible thing for me and I forget them, but then I get to go to CVS and get some new eyeshadow and mascara.
They have everything I need there. It's Florida. It's not like I'm going to like some remote island or something. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm so excited for you. So I think our 5 minutes is probably up.
It is. I love you, best friend. Thank you for this advice so much. And you guys, if you were looking for some flow coaching from Shelly or myself, you can send us an email at set2lovepodcast@gmail.com. That's the number 2. We love you so much. And
hit the bell.
Have a great day.
You got this, friend.
I'll let you know tomorrow.